Hello, I'm gonna leave that in. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play CK2. This is the second time in a row I'm mucking up the intro, and instead of saying hello and welcome back, I just go ha blah 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 blah. But hey, so I've just noticed this: the Japanese Empire, the Japanese Emperor, well, Empress, really. Yeah, I've also noticed that this is a localization. Well, not really localization, but yeah, I suppose like kind of like that era. Emperor Chengzi, Empress Chengzi, Emperor, Empress, Emperor, Empress. See, that's weird. I mean, either that or China at this point is ridiculously progressive, but I'm gonna err on the side of it being a bug. Anyways, let's go and fight some people. Well, maybe in a bit. Here's the thing. We can adopt feudalism if we want, and I've been thinking about it. And it would be kind of cool, because feudalism would give me a ton more men. All of the, no, where are my holdings? Yeah. All of these would get converted into a castle, a city, and a temple. So I get 3 holdings. These as well. Problem is, all my vassals would remain tribal for a while. They might start converting, because there is this little hidden feature in the game that I haven't seen anyone talk about, so I'm going to rant about it for about... oh, no, not really a rant, it's a positive thing, believe it or not. No, me being positive about CK2? Pfft. No, I'm serious. It is a very positive thing, and I don't think I've seen anyone talk about it. Ever? Well, yeah, I suppose, ever. I maybe on some obscure Let's Play somewhere at some point, but not realistically, like, not even that, no. Maybe some of the lesser known channels, or, I don't know, like I said, some obscure video, but I haven't seen a video made about this, nor anything along the lines of. So, what is it, Juggernaut? Can you finally tell us? Yes. It is, basically copying your, whatchamacallit, copying your, liege, or copying a successful empire. This is something that the AI does, and I have indisputable evidence that it does that. Maybe you just haven't noticed it, but pay attention to some of your games, you're going to see that, that they do this. Meanwhile, we're just going to wait for a little while for our troops to come back, I think. Yeah, 6,000, yeah, we're definitely going to wait. For at least 3,000 to 4,000, we can go raiding, and then, I don't know, we're going to expand our territory in some direction, probably there-ish, and Khazaria, maybe, I don't know. Oh, maybe not Khazaria, maybe other things around it, and then Khazaria after that. Anyways, where was I going with this? Yes, basically, you'll notice that if... Okay, Final Festival. No. Oh, by the way, if I adopt feudalism, what's going to happen is the council stays like this. And that's horrible. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. There's just no. Yeah, just no. Let's make it an extra challenge and stay tribal. And basically say sod feudalism. Okay, now, where am I going with this? Where was I going with this? Yes, the AI copies you. The AI copies some aspects of your empire. What do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at the Polish Empire, which is very successful, right? I mean, there is a ledger here, but basically... It's not realm, it's not characters, it's independent states, right? Realm size. There you go. So Arabian Empire is top dog still. East Francia, Byzantine Empire, and then the Polish Empire is right there. You can see our prestige and piety, our score, realm size, and our army, which... Yeah, this is not the correct thing to be counseling for, or to be looking at for the army, but, you know, point being, it's very successful, and the people around it are going to start copying it. Now, obviously, the Khazars and the Nomads are not going to copy much of it, because they can't. They're a different culture group, it's a different administration type, they can't do much. But who can? My vassals. Or in your case, your vassals. they're going to start copying you in some aspects, especially the laws. They're going to copy you in centralization, they're going to copy you in some of the obligations a lot of the time, and they're going to copy you in some of the council things sometimes. But that's, you know, a bit up to chance and up to RNG. They're going to copy you a hell of a lot when it comes to inheritance. So, if you go for elective gavelkind, they're going to go for elective gavelkind. It's since there's only two types of inheritance laws in tribal societies, you're not going to make much of it. But if you go to feudal and you choose something that's not very common for the AI, like Ultimagenitor, leave it a couple of 100 years, have a very extensive and successful empire, and you're going to see that the vast majority of your vassals and feudal independent lords around your country are going to switch to Ultimagenitor because they go, ooh, that appears to be working, let's go with that. Which makes so much sense that they would do that, that it's just, you know, considering how dumb the AI is in CK2 and in these, sometimes, I should preface this with sometimes, considering how dumb the AI is sometimes, you would genuinely be shocked to see stuff like this. But yeah, apparently, you know, there you go. I've seen it happen many, many times, and I've never seen a trend whereby I'm a very successful empire, and the people around me just do the exact opposite thing. So if I'm Ultimagenitor, they'll go elective, or, you know, I've never seen that. I've only seen them conform, let's say, to my political decisions, or my, let's say, internal control decisions, inheritance laws, stuff like that. And that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. So, yeah. I'm going to ransom off some of these folks. And tell you something that's a little bit... How should I put it? I've been pondering something. Let's say it like that. I've been pondering something, and that something has me a little bit... Excuse me? Oh, hired. Right. I'm looking at 10,000 men, and I'm like, how the hell did you hire 9,000 men? Look. The Warriors of Perun, which I've organized, there's 10,000 of the bloody fuckers. Not my de jure liege in foreign culture. Who would be your de jure liege? You don't have a de jure liege, it's titular. Oh, but you do have territories. You have a barony there. By the way, some people find it annoying that there's independent, like, baronies and stuff like that throughout their land. I think it's awesome. I genuinely do. Oh, and you have a barony down here as well. Interesting. Okay. Well, for now, we're basically just waiting around for a little while before we continue. I think I should start heading up here. Slowly try and get this in order. And eventually this is all going to break apart and we're going to start seizing territory there and connecting these two. But them not being connected isn't the greatest problem because, you know, ports and stuff. This is a little bit of a awkward position though, so I think that's what we're going to do. And I know how to do it as well. So we're going to go Conquest of Albi whatever. Right, so there's one war. And then against Sweden, which is not going to be an easy war because they have event spawn, they have retinues. Ooh, they're preparing to invade Northumbria. I'm not going to fight them. I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to fight Denmark. Can I? Yes, I can. Oh, but I can't because they're not going to accept. Huh. Okay, what about the Swedes? Would you accept if we were to fight them? Yeah, you would. Okay, conquest of Schleswig then. I suppose, and then we can go out. Would you accept Denmark now as a target for the war? Hmm. Okay, what about Estonia? We have a de jure claim on some of their stuff. Come on, it's gotta be glorious, no? Alright then, I guess we're going to war for those two territories, as horrible as that might be. Right, at the very least, we're going to be fighting in one sort of general area, and we should be able to win rather easily. Well, I say rather easily, never say that, but you know. Somewhat easily. Okay, what the hell is that, and why is it fighting me? Oh, they went into the retreating side. No, my allies just never showed up. I thought the tribes went into the retreating flank and like, oh no, damn, but no, they just never showed up. Okay, let's hire the band of merry men from here. Now I'm gonna need to put some commanders in this army because they're gonna be fighting with low morale as they just spawned in, but this should be fine. So let's leave our guys to siege these things out, and let's fight the Norwegians and the Scandinavians. They're going down here, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, there you go. That ought to do it. So, is there any significant threat coming from this area? No. They're probably all gonna... I mean, they're probably gonna disembark troops here and then try and fight me that way, but... Alternatively, they're gonna take the land route from here, which apparently that's exactly what they're doing. And that is fine. 12,000 men is enough to win both of these wars. I don't care that my vassals are being idiots. That's alright. You arrived at my court. I don't quite understand how you managed to become a concubine of someone, but okay, that's amusing. So, siege this down. That should be okay. Now, you don't have many allies, do you? You have no allies. Okay. And we're also going to siege Slavic. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll tell you I've heard this. There was a movie, an old movie about the war between Prussia and Denmark. And the movie was about everything except the war itself. It's a very artistic movie. It was about the differences in culture. As you might think the two extraordinarily similar or whatnot, but it was about the differences in mentality and culture and stuff like that between the Germans and the Danes, and spent like a lot of the movie explaining why the war was happening anyway, or in the first place. I'm gonna lose our entire army to attrition if you keep doing this. We're gonna lose the entire army to attrition if you keep doing this. We lost 3,000 men to attrition. Stop doing this. Alright, this ought to do it. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, that's actually a good thing. Believe it or not, that's actually a good thing. Let's just brute force our way through all this. We have the manpower to do it. Oh! Okay, we want this one. I can pillage the holding. What happens if I pillage it? Oh. Huh. Well, I guess now we know. Okay, congratulations on landing yourself, Holstein. It's a little bit pillaged, but I mean, I sort of wanted to know what whether I can turn it into a tribal thing or not. I don't care what happens there. Split these in half, have the 13,000 go after them, and the others siege this thing in the north. Okay, with that done, negotiate with them, whatever. Pick patron deity, yes. Have I already picked one? Follower of Perun, yeah, I don't want to pick another one. I'm okay with that one. Righteous imprisonment. Well, yes. Alright. What about you? No, you. No. You. Yes. I think so, yeah. There you go. And that's about it. Vassal inheritance, not a problem. Minus 38 for raised levies. I'm hitting a record soon. Not quite sure when, but soon. We are hitting a record. Well, it's 55% now, but was that? That wasn't 24,000 men, it was 2,400, right? Yeah. For a second I thought that read 24,000 men, and honestly, a little bit of pee came out. Wait, why am I paying so much for the... Oh, crap. Alright, dismiss them. Yeah, sod them. No, yeah, give me 250. Wait, you actually gave me the gold. Holy Christ. Alright. Oh, you got into a lengthy fight. You've made a mistake. You've made a mistake. Now suffer the consequences of your arrogance. Right, terrific. I know, one county. Yeah, hooray. It's not about the one county, though. It's about the Duchy of Holstein. More importantly, about testing their metal. And as we all know, and I believe this is the oldest saying I know, war is where men test their metal. I literally believe that's one of the oldest sayings I know. As old as war itself, probably. Well, roughly that, of course. Right, then Denmark should be... Okay. That's awesome. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So... We don't want to raise, yeah, that's minus 40 now. This is, now it's getting ridiculous. Now it's memeing. Now it's always turning into a meme, but it itself has become sentient. It has started memeing. No, yeah, there's just 50 men. We're not going to raise them anymore. We're just going to use personal levies. Yeah, you like her? She has a lover's box. I mean, you sure you want to do that? Alright, it's your funeral. Perhaps literally, as far as I know. Right, we can inspire Mellorism, which is a good thing, one would assume. Intrigue and Learning. Oh, did I not do it? Yeah, let's do it. Diplomacy and stewardship, yeah. Alright, 1 in stewardship, not terrible. I mean, not great either. I love it when my vassals expand on their own, you know? That's just, to me, that is just the height of success, really. And I can't fight immediately as much as I would like to. This is going to have to wait a little bit. This is going to have to wait? Yeah, it's going to have to wait a little bit. Oh, I lose Grey Eminence, I become Charismatic Negotiator. That's a lot of diplomacy now. Shall we gain Stressed? Or Fat? Honestly, I'd like to become Fat. That's, and I haven't done it. I haven't actually become Fat. Yeah, okay, whatever. Find that a little bit amusing. Let's go with Construction. 2 in Construction. Yeah, melee techniques, I suppose. I don't know. Let's just keep upgrading. No matter what it is, just keep upgrading. I'm being sarcastic, of course. What was that 11,200 now? Ugh, thank you for existing. And you do realise that, I mean, I don't know, this is, kind of old news, and I guess most people know this, but they can't fight me. They're a holy order, and holy orders only fight armies of another religion. They don't fight your own religion, which, I mean, if you take a look at history, that's not necessarily true, but never mind that. Don't worry about it. You know, let's not take a look at history too much and look at it too literally. This particular holy order cannot fight me no matter how much somebody pays them to. And that is indeed a glorious thing. So, nobody would be willing to accept this. Yeah, that's 100 opinion, and yet neither of you are willing to. That's a shame. Maybe towards the end of his rule, when he's like 60, if he makes it that far, obviously, maybe then they'd be willing to accept the law changes. Because I would like to get this down. You know, I would like to change this to or get this passed. That wouldn't be bad either. Centralization doesn't matter at this point. We have a ton of domain. But yeah, like, war declaration is miles away, but like, I don't know, grant titles would be first, I think. Then revoke titles, then the other 3. But that's miles away for now, so yeah. Okay, question is, do we want to attack someone, or do we want to go and raid? I think we're gonna want to attack someone straight up. God, I'd love to get a good CB on them that isn't religious. I mean, these are good CBs. You can get a whole chunk of land. Like, this is a tremendous CB, but they're gonna get Middle Francia and parts of Italy, and then France involved. It's a lot of troops. A lot of troops. Are you still preparing your invasion of, No, you're not now. You have, like, a million wars that you need to fight. Oh, and I can just continue to stomp you out, can I? God, I can take on Skana and I can take on Denmark as well. Wait, you can do that later as well. Give it a few minutes. Wait. yeah, I'm getting raided here and there, it's fine. It's kind of sad that you're raiding me. Ooh, I got a son, let's... acknowledge him as mine, because what that does is he's going to be the heir, or potential heir, only if this kid dies. And I'm sure this kid has no intention of dying, so there you go. That's pretty decent stats as well for, how old is he again? 15? Alright. Kind of decent stats. You know what would be grand? Becoming exalted among men. Sure. You know what would also be grand? Establishing another bloodline trait. That would be great, because, I mean, they're seldom bad. Most of them, yeah, sometimes they're a little bit, I don't know, would I rather have this or not, but most of the time they're either a net gain or an absolute gain, or at least funny and interesting. So yeah, I think that'd be great. And what about Khazaria? You seem to have shrunk quite a bit. How would you like fighting me? A ton of men. Yeah, like Cherigov and stuff like that. I think we need to get rid of these guys first. Like, declare forced vassalization on... That's a good CB. We're going to do that. He is a fellow Slav, but we're going to have to do that. Just take the vassal from him, and I knew you'd get that. Lover's pox thing. You're being stupid, but hey. Not much we can do about that, eh? So, considering that's going to be a rather difficult war and a troublesome one, we'd better off wait a little while. A little while longer. Yeah. I think so. Little while longer, and then raise our men. And go and... Because, you know, we're getting raided, and I'm in no position to defend against those things, at least not efficiently. So what we can do instead is we can go and burn their stuff down. Or burn other people's stuff down as compensation for the fact that some of our stuff is getting burned down. And honestly, that sounds perfectly fair to me, so let's go ahead and do that. Was this Nuremberg? Yeah. Sorry, Nuremberg. And meanwhile, these guys are... Who are you fighting? Oh, a host invasion. Oh, terrific. Ooh, the amount of gold trickling in. Terrific. Okay, what do you want? Pomeranian revolt? How serious is this revolt? It's neither here nor there, but no. If you win the revolt, we can talk about it. The way things are. That's a fat nope. Okay. A ton of these titles can be created, and I don't care for them at all. Really, I don't. If my vassals can get to creating titles, that would be grand. Okay. Well, you didn't save much of your money, so... all things concerned, I'm rather happy about what I just did there. My daughter died. Aww. It's no good. That is no good. Okay, what the hell do you want? Independence. I'll give you independence. Okay, guys, what do we think in general about our odds of winning this war? So, potential vassal at 27,000. Is that displaying max at all points, or is it, like, you know, currently max? 27,492. Let a month tick by. Or 2. 861, yeah. That's displaying correctly. Not that I don't trust the game, it's just I don't really trust it. Okay, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be one hell of a war, and it's probably gonna stretch out for multiple episodes. But we have to do it. We have to do it. It's a great CB. It's taking over a massive chunk of territory or force vassalizing it. We can then convert it or bury it under vassals or whatever. We can manage it extremely easily, extremely well. Furthermore, yeah, except 2, mate. Yeah, furthermore, it's against a very historically important enemy. Throwing arm will amaze everyone. Sure it will. For a second, I thought I gained mangled and severely injured, and I was just... Okay, we're good. So, 4,000. Yeah, why don't you do that? Okay, what is my martial skill per 21? Okay. This war only, you're going to be leading men into battle. Reason being, we can't mess about with bad commanders, and the 10% morale for... Is it 10%? 15%, it's even better. The 50%... I wish it was 50. 15% morale boost from personally leading men into combat is going to be phenomenal. However, you're constantly going to get switched out for this guy. Tengri. Did I not ask you to convert religion at some point, no? I guess we'll have to deal with that in a bit. Okay, you're gonna need to beat them, and I'm gonna need to lead these men into war if I'm gonna do that. Peasant revolt, that's fine, vassals will deal with it, and if they don't, I don't care. Okay, let's no longer play around with that option. Get out of there and start taking attrition. Yes, stop taking attrition. I've noticed your Caesarian hasn't joined in yet. Did you not have the time to invite him, or does he not care? Because he's busy doing Busy doing by the way. Remember that one. Okay, we're doing a tremendous job of converting, by the way. But I guess bonuses of a reformed religion versus an unreformed religion. Okay, I won the war. I've taken away a third of your strength, maybe. And I'll explain to you why I won it so easily. They didn't consolidate their troops at any point. Maybe I should have highlighted this better, but, you know, in my mind this wouldn't have happened. Because I thought that these guys were going to join in on the war, and then I had plenty of other things to point out and to pay attention to. I was just trying to eliminate them as quickly as I could, but... Huh. Yeah, that's weird, but okay. So, Lategale, you're gonna hate my guts, but guess what? King of Lithuania. Latigale is all yours, man. There you go. We have a grand Lithuania and a very happy king of the aforementioned Lithuania. You despise my everything. You're ambitious and all that. That's alright. That's alright. Take a look at stats. Is there a good potential wife for you? 46. This one's 33, and that's alright. Yeah, I suppose. Sure. Now, everyone opposed to this? Yeah. Okay, so there's another huge chunk of land, and we're unstoppable. Huzzah and all that. I do want to get you to convert religion, though, and I do want to search vassals and sort them by religion, and also vassal has to be landed. Where is that? Joint court diplomat ruler, yes. Okay, there we go. You're not directly under me. Neither are you lot. I genuinely think he was the only one, but... I know the kings are all sorted, the dukes are all sorted as well. Yeah, I genuinely think he's the only one, alright. Point being, the Slavic religion is on the actual provinces is kicking ass, so... That's very important, because it's going to passively sort of slowly start to convert the lower tier people, like, you know, chiefs and stuff like that. Oh dear! Died a natural death at the age of 46. Rebellious Hungarians, that's fine. Okay, that was by far the most unexpected death of the series. What is this? War against the tyranny of King... Please don't tell me this is going to continue. Okay, thank you. Retinues, you don't need retinues on this wife. We propose the honor of becoming concubine. Yeah. Okay, inspire thingamajig, diplomacy please. Shame. Okay, so I am Veliki Volov Snovid now. I'm homosexual. I'm a known murderer. Clip this, by the way. I'm homosexual, I'm a known murderer, I'm a child of a concubine, and I'm slothful. Strong, though, and ambitious. You should probably take a look at your heir before becoming your heir. I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't need to think about it too much. This is not the kind of game where you think about it too much. Just, you know, go with it. Okay. Am I the heir to my own kingdom according to this? Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Do I have a strong claim on some of your stuff? I have a strong claim on the Kingdom of Lithuania. Is this going to be a problem? Desires High Chieftain of Lithuania. Yeah. High Chieftain of Lithuania, all yours, mate. I have no rights to that whatsoever. And that's fine. Okay. You, though, I don't quite like that much, apparently. No, we have actually a great... Yeah, we do actually have a great relationship one with another, but problem being you took over these four, which is not terrible, but I'd like them very, very much, because that will put me around 6,000 men. Or at around 6,000 men, that'd be better than what I have now. Alright, well, it was a fairly painless transition. So, I support that, obviously. And yeah. That was unexpected. I expected him to go at least up to, like, I don't know, 60-something, but no. Natural death. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I'm looking for the brother. Yeah, natural death at the age of 46. I mean, sure, Lover's Pox and he was injured at one point, but it was fine. No? Oh well. I'm just unlucky, I suppose. Anyways, yeah, I think we're going to cut it here. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for the rest of the series. Until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.